the advantage to having the camper when you're going to these competitions.
Yes. I just got mine, and it was really fun this year to be able to do that. Really nice to be able to be in your camper right at the bottom of the lookout and silver, because Sort of Natural is a heck of an event too. That's a good time. Sort of Natural. Now, do you go out to the peninsula as well for the Olympics? Yeah, the Snowskate Olympics, you bet. In fact, go. Hat change. Oh, there it is. Number 3 in the Olympics. Yeah. I actually didn't get third. I busted my noggin so hard Frank gave it to me. You just got the hat. So, yeah, I got a 3rd place for cracking my skull. Oh, geez. Which was good because, you know, I'll tell you, if I could make any other plug, it'd be for helmets, because, man, that changed my life. Honestly, I didn't think I'd be able to keep doing my job. Really? Like I said, I managed chaos, and managing chaos was not okay for a while. Got to have a clear head. Looking at light, even looking at my windows was not okay for a while because it'd be too bright. I was just in a dark house for months. Yeah, so, in the Snowskate community, it's cool to wear a helmet. It is cool. I like that. Stay alive. Stay alive. Stay alive. Indeed. I've smashed it. It happens. Maybe not every time, but a good majority of the time, you know, that I go up. It's like, I'm glad I was wearing that, whether it's the board coming back and smacking me or I don't know, slamming. You don't do a lot of, I noticed there's not a lot of catching the back edge on snow skates. I don't find myself doing that very often. I did that day. You did that day. It does happen though. Yeah. Yeah. It frozen solid overnight. That's people at the bottom are saying, why is everybody wiping out there? Isn't that the easy spot? I'm like, yeah, it is weird. And I realized that's where everybody had walked the day before. Oh, because that race was like, it was the bank slalom down to a transition area and then down into one of the little park. They had 3 little park lanes the day before. And at the top of the park lanes was where everybody was standing, hanging out, walking around. Oh, gotcha. So all those footprints just kind of had frozen solid overnight. And then the middle of the race course was going across those to the far track and then down in. And people were blowing up. I mean, that was probably more people blew up in that section than anywhere else, from my recollection. Yeah. Because I remember somebody at the bottom saying, how come you guys are all wiping out up there? That's weird. So that was like before I wiped out up there. It's almost like they could have just ran a rake over that area the night before. They thought it was going to get quite so ballistically cold overnight. Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's definitely man, these are snow skaters putting these together, man. It's a lot of work to do these things. It's a lot. By that point in the day, when you're starting to think about the next day, after the first day, you know, people might have had a beer or two. They're feeling a little, let's go home and let's have, you know, fun hanging out. They still do concert nights out there at the Olympics, or is that days past? Was that the year you were there? Yeah, the year I was there was when we all went to see the T-Bagger show at the Cuckoo's Nest. Well, I think actually, because I went 2 years in a row, and then I ended up going, I think 1 year. And it like they closed it or something. And so it was like, so I know it's very volatile. It seems to be. Yeah, it was the year that the mountain was closed. So we like went to a skate park, and then the T-Bagging Bandits had a concert or a show that night at the Cuckoo's Nest in Port Angeles. And that night went crazy. Maybe because none of us had gotten our energy out on the mountain. Yeah. We all had a lot of energy. That mosh pit was insane. The beer on the floor was at least an inch deep. At one point, the 2 bartenders came out with a pitcher in each hand and just shook them all over everybody on the dance floor because somebody had bought 4 pitchers, because a local had been watching us throwing beer on each other and moshing each other for a couple hours. Yeah. He's like, I got to see what happens when 4 pitchers get thrown on this situation. Oh, gosh. And so it was fantastic. Now those guys, cool. The Bandits, they play local shows up where you're at, right? Don't they? Used to. They split up after many years together. Yeah, I think they're all doing different gigs now, but still playing. Yeah, actually, I have the distinction of being the only time they were ever employed as a wedding band. They played for my wife's and my wedding. That's awesome. Fabulous. That's awesome. How'd you sell that? Oh, my wife loves T-Bagging Bandits. We dance to them all the time. Yeah. Oh, that's great. We love to rock out and move around. So they make you rock out and move around. Yes, sir. Check them out on iTunes. They're out there. Yeah, iTunes or Spotify. Yeah, T-Bagging Bandits.
T-Bagging Bandits.
Kind of little Johnny Cash, psychobilly punk. I don't know what you would call it.
Yeah,
fantastic.
Yeah, I don't know. They definitely have they've got a country thing going and they got a punk thing going. They
I think are the official band of snow skating forever. In my opinion.
Yeah. Right on. I got a great chat with Adam Cooper. Man, you got to check it out.